Hello YouTube, Cousin Kinoko here, back with another pickup video, and this time I picked up mainly a bunch of Mega Drive titles and some really good ones that I picked up from a collector here in Norway. I also picked up two PlayStation 2 games, one of which is a title that I've been looking for a really long time. One of the best on-rail shooters on the system, and also I picked up a few Xbox 360 games, and one of them is quite a new title that recently came out. But first I'm going to show you the Mega Drive titles. They're all complete with the manuals, and first off we have Bonanza Brothers, which is quite a common title, but I just haven't found it before. It's supposed to be quite a good title, but I've never played it and I don't know much about it. Then we have Thunder Force 2, and I have the fourth game in the series. This is a horizontally scrolling shoot 'em up, and it's supposed to be a good title. Then we have Decap Attack, and this is the spiritual sequel to the Master System title Psycho Fox, which is one of my favorite platformers for the Master System. So I've been looking for this and really wanted to play this, so finally I picked up a copy of that. Another franchise that started out on the Master System is Fantasy Zone. This is the Super Fantasy Zone, and this is a so-called shoot 'em up, and it doesn't have a fixed scrolling, like you can go back and forth to the left and the right as you like, and you pick up coins to buy power-ups and such. And Fantasy Zone is one of my favorite games for the Master System. I really like the visual style, and it's a really fun shooter, so a good title to pick up there, both for the Master System and the Mega Drive. Then we have Streets of Rage 2, and this is actually the only game in this series that I have, and I already had it, but I had it cartridge only, and I got a decent price for this, so decided to pick it up in the box. One of the best beat 'em ups of that generation. I'm sure you all know it. Then we have Zero Wing, and this game is mainly famous for the meme. All your base are belong to us, and that's basically what it's known for, this game. But it's also a good shoot 'em up, or it's supposed to be a good shoot 'em up, so decided to pick that up. Finally, we have for the Mega Drive here, Truxton. This is the US copy, Genesis, and I actually only heard of this game through Classic Game Room because he keeps going on about it, and it's an early title for the Mega Drive, and it's a vertically scrolling shooter, and it's supposed to be a good one, and it's an uncommon title, and so I decided to pick that up as well. And then we have the two titles for the PlayStation 2. First off, Parappa the Rapper 2. I'm a big fan of the first game for the PS1. I think it's one of the best rhythm games. It's a lot of fun, and I got this cheap, so I decided to pick this up, even though I've heard that this isn't as good as the first one, but I'm gonna give it a try and see how I like it. And then the second game for the PS2 is a game that originated on the Dreamcast. It's an on-rails shooter, and it's a really sought-after title. I've been looking for it for a while. I've only had the demo for it. I've been playing the demo a couple of times, and I don't know if you've already guessed which game it is. That's Rez for the PS2, and yeah, this is kind of a music game. An on-rails shooter, as I said, and it had a kind of spiritual sequel for the Xbox 360 called Child of Eden, I think. But yeah, really good title there. Then we have the Xbox 360 games. Picked up some titles at GameStop for what was it, 79 crowns per game. This is LA Noire from Rockstar, and this game was really hyped when it came out, but a lot of people were disappointed with it for some reason. But it's still supposed to be a good title. Just didn't live up to the hype, I guess. And I've been wanting to check this out. seems like my kind of game. I like the noir setting, and supposedly you're a PI, and it has really advanced facial movements, and when you're interrogating suspects, you have to try and judge if they're telling the truth or they're lying. Well, I don't know, I haven't tried the game yet, but that's basically what someone told me that made me interested to try it. Besides, it has the character, the actor from Mad Men there, so probably some good acting as well. Then we have a shoot 'em up here, Dodonpachi Resurrection Deluxe Edition, and this is a vertically scrolling shoot 'em up from Cave, and there aren't many shoot 'em ups made nowadays, so it's good to pick up the ones that do exist. And then again for 79 crowns we have Alan Wake, which is a survival horror game and supposed to be a really good title, yeah, been wanting to play that. And finally we have a modern game here, just came out, well, it just came out some months ago, I guess almost half a year ago now, but it's still a very new title, and it's a franchise that started out on the PC, but I've only played the third game in the series. That was for the original Xbox, and that's Thief. And well, the third game was one of my favorite games for the Xbox. It's a really good stealth title, and it got me into the whole stealth genre. And this game plays, as I remember it, quite a lot like the third game in the series. It has a lot of similarities, well, it's definitely different in many aspects, gameplay-wise, but it does have a lot of the same feel, and reminds me a lot of it. And it didn't get such good reviews. It got like around 6 to 7 out of 10 mostly, and got criticized a lot for the weak voice acting and weak storyline, which I agree with. The storyline isn't very interesting. You don't really care much for the characters, and what shines here though is the gameplay. That's what you played for. I found myself not really caring for the cutscenes. I just wanted to get on with the gameplay, because the gameplay is a lot of fun. It's really a lot of fun to go around, sneaking around and picking up loot and whacking bad guys from behind and staying in the shadows. It has kind of a steampunk kind of setting, 1800s London kind of feel to it. So I really like this setting, and I like the controls as well. A lot of people said that they thought it's difficult to get into the controls, but I really like them. Overall, I think if you like the third game in the series, this is definitely one to check out. I was positively surprised because it had a lot of negative comments. It does have a game-killing bug though, so you need to you need to download the patch for it before you start playing. It has a bug that gets you stuck at a certain point in the game, in the clock tower. So that happened to me, and I went online, got the patch, and then it worked again. So yeah, that's not the best game of the year, but definitely one to check out if you're into stealth games. So that's it for my pickups this time. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and until next time.